Rudy here, 24th of November. Welcome to the Daily Ninja Show. If you're new here, welcome aboard. This is where we go through the high risk, high return shares ETF that surround the tank, this guy, which we use to build a portfolio to ride this resource bull market. I'll leave a vid at the end if you don't know anything about him, because he's like your core holding. You start from him and go up or down the risk profile. Okay, so the tank, that's a weekly chart. So he's flat today, up a little bit, or basically flat. I reckon if you can get him around in this 40s, I think this 50 line here will be pretty good support. So if you're looking to buy him in this area, I reckon that'd be a good price. Australian share market. So VAS, so it was up 1% today. So I'm still expecting, actually, so we'll have a look at that. Still expecting a bounce because the banks, so this is XFJ, so this is our financials. So they've got to have a bounce. So, and that'll set the scene. So it's got to come up, make a high somewhere. It won't make a high, it won't be going up there. It needs to go up, make a high, come back, and then see if it's going to take out that low or make another low, and then but I don't think we're going to have one of these ones. That's, so this is CBA, so you can see CBA's bouncing off support here. So again, yeah, same ditto. Okay, so some interesting ones that I don't usually cover. So Woolies is still looking okay. Nice big green candle consolidation. Coles, same thing, looking okay. Maybe people's getting a bit more conservative, switching to those guys maybe. Alright, so America. So America, if we go to a daily chart, so that was the horror Thursday. So Friday, we just bang on this support area here. If you actually look at the weekly candle, it's an indecision one, where you basically the body's in the middle and you get a little wick there and a little wick there. So what would be bearish if this is taken out, and what would be bullish if that's taken out? I don't think it's going to drop. We need a Christmas rally. Same goes for the Nasdaq. Right on support, same type of candle. So let's see what they do. And that's, I guess, the theme I'm sticking with is they're still growing earnings, these big tech companies. So, and everyone's saying it's a bubble. So there's too much bearishness out there for it to crash, in my opinion. Okay, get on to gold. Okay, so as I said on yesterday's video, it wouldn't be bad to have a little come back down here, but we are forming a cup and handle. So no action today because America hasn't woken up yet. Aussie dollar gold price still looks fine. XGD, so our gold index, go to the weekly chart. So all pretty flat. So if we look at so the miners, so again just consolidating here. Everyone's waiting for that gold price, but just a little comparison show. So this is miners, or I've used GDX because there's longer history. GDX over the Nasdaq. So we're looking. So that's the Nasdaq outperforming. So you can see the gold miners have been outperforming the Nasdaq. So it's a nice little consolidation here. I reckon we'll take them out. And then another little comparison I'm going to do is the gold miners against Nvidia. So let's see if they can beat Nvidia. Alright, GDXJ, so that's the American one that has all our gold miners in there. So well, that was Friday. Okay, copper. Okay, so the copper price is just consolidating there. It's a daily. At some stage it's going to break, so unfortunately until that happens, you just got to sit and wait. So the wire ETF, that's the one we've got here. It's got these three guys in it. So it's fine. It's just consolidating. If we have a quick look at them, we'll have a look at our guys. So like Sandfire's right on support. BHP's right on support. So that's the top holding of MVR. So you can see if he slips a little bit, that's that little bit in MVR you can get. CSC, that's on support. And then CopJ, that's the one over in America. It's got the smaller guys in it and a bunch of our ASX ones in there. Okay. Uranium, very boring for uranium people, I understand. So spot price, it's a illiquid market, I've said before, because most uranium sales are done on a contract, like they do 10 years, 20 years from a mine, and usually there's a floor price of 75. So these utilities, if it drops below 75, they'll be gobbling it up. So I reckon that's the bottom of the spot price. So URANIum, that's the one over here. We got to be somewhere near a bottom now. If we look at it, the holdings in there, so you got Kamiko, Kaza, and this the Sput gave it. They just hold uranium, so they took a bit of a belting on Friday, but that should hold there. The other one over in America, the URNJ. So this is Friday, so I think they're somewhere near a bottom. It's sort of the same with Playdon. It's getting somewhere near a bottom. There's just the long-term theme hasn't gone away. We'll probably never have it here in Australia, but it's heavily used around the world already. Okay, the rare earth gang. So REMX, it's probably just going to consolidate. Linus, again, I think he's, if you're going to play rare earths, I think you just got to go for the big boys. If Linus comes down to around here, around 14, it's probably a good buy. MP Materials, so that's on support. Luca, so that's around support area. So it's pretty all boring today. But we've got I got a nice poem for you from a subscriber. So Lit P. So that looks like that's a bit of a top. That's the American ETF. Although if we look at the lithium futures price, it's quite strong. So I don't think, it's not like this is the top and sell everything, go away. The shares had, say Pilbara, that was my last buy. So that's a shooting star candle there. So you got to wait for a pullback now. Same goes for IGO. You've got to wait for a pullback. And then, oh yeah, so this is the So a subscriber sent me a message at the close of this day, and he said, should I buy it? And I said, oh, don't chase the sexy ladies, wait for them to come back to you. And he wrote this, it was very good. Stocks and ladies. So stocks are like ladies, it's true what they say. The flashy high-priced ones drain you all day. They shine and they shimmer, they flirt and they fly, then drop like a rock when you finally buy. But the quiet, consistent, steady and sweet, they'll grow with your patience, a long-term treat. No drama, no panic, no pump and dump show, just slow compounding, that's how you grow. So choose your investments like love, my friend. Loyal ones pay off to the end. I thought that was... He knocked it up in about 5 minutes too. Anyway, so he would have bought there. So he might... Anyway, it's going to... I think if it comes back to around here, let it come back to you. She all right, enough, Rudy, get on with it. Oil. Okay, so oils hasn't done anything. It's just consolidating at the bottom here. So Woodside. So I did expect a pull back to 25. So he's gonna. So I reckon if he's got a green day tomorrow and you haven't got him, it wouldn't be a bad time. It doesn't really matter in the long term. But I'm also waiting for this ratio. So if you're sitting in CBA, switch to Woodside, triple the dividend. So you don't want to do it just yet. So at this stage, CBA's coming back. So when it turns, switch your CBA to Woodside. It's the tip. Okay. So nickel. Oh, we had a bit of a bounce in that nickel price today. So NIC, that's the one to play. Anyway, that looks they're not shooting the lights out, but iron ore pretty steady there. FMG, that's your pure iron ore play, pretty steady. Alright, coal, what's coal doing? And coal doesn't know yet whether it wants to go through. NHC, that's the 8% div stock, so buying around here is fine. A few of these mining services are still looking okay. Bowl, EHL, Parenti, that's looking nice. And then some of these other ones I've been having a go at for a while. Horizon, it's looking very attractive. 4.6 div, same as APA, 6.2. Been banging on them for a little bit. So they look pretty good. Alright. Going on to the girlfriend. They're just not letting it get out at the moment. So we're still got a nice cup and a bit of a handle. So we really don't want it to close below 48 around here. So let's see what brings of it. So ETP mag. I mean, for the long term, you just buy this. SILJ. So it's got good support around here, waiting for the silver price, obviously. XMET. Yeah, so I think these will be good. I thought it might come down a little bit more than that today. It's just off 0.25%. I reckon if you can get it around here, that would be a good place. South 32, that's the, it's more lead, silver, it's not lead and zinc, aluminium, but that looks pretty stable. Okay, and then to finish off with, there's a few tech ones looking interesting. So this Life 360, it's a fund manager favourite. I think that June Bailu, fund manager, she loves it. Anyway, it's had a bit of a B, C correction off support. So if you like it, you'd buy it. And then there's a couple, just Weebit. It's another crowd favourite. It's come right back down to support, back to the original buy price. And Zip's come back to the original buy price, and support. So if you like them, now's a good time to pick them up. Alright, that's it for today. See you tomorrow.